Asaba, Starfish Entertainment.
To me the beat.
Me no one proof, me no one rule. Me just want do the music that is really cool. Me just want say this generation feel my groove. This generation feel my groove. Me just want pull up, me just want sing.
Hello. Hello. Big Dreams is the song that I'll be doing tonight because I feel that it ties with everybody's story here. Everybody wants to be great. Everybody wants to be great. Can somebody say big dreams? Big dreams. Big dreams. Moi je rêve, je rêve. Moi je rêve, je rêve. Alright, so when I received the program for today, it said a brief introduction and a performance. So, would you make me sit down too? Because I think my introduction is going to be a little bit, So I'm married Asaba in Asaba. I am from the southwest region of Cameroon. I was born in Moya. I come from a single mother, and I'm from a family of 5. That means my mom has 5 of us. She took care of all 5 of us alone. I believe that I am the most precious. I'm a mom's precious stone. So she wanted me to be everything. She wanted me to be a medical doctor. My mom did everything to make sure that I was a medical doctor. But I wanted to sing. So along the line, at around 2012, when I was writing my advanced level, I got sick and I was operated. My diagnosis was not said because they did so many other tests and they said they did not find anything. At the end of the day, I'm sorry I'm getting emotional, they said it was multiple ascites. So I was operated, and after my operation, a dissecting forceps was forgotten in my abdomen. And it stayed there for a whole year. Somebody shout glory. That can only be the glory of God. If you have relatives here, if you have people who had ever fallen in this kind of temptation, just as much as a single boss, if you forget it in your abdomen, you die. For a few days, talk less of a faucet. That's a metal. It's like a scissors, an iron left in your abdomen for a whole year. From 2012 through 2013, I was walking around with a metal in my abdomen, and I became this other human being. I was pale, I was always sick, I wasn't eating, and at one point I began to pass out blood as stool. And at the point when I was taken to Bamenda, to the Bafut Agiati, because they said I had a kidney problem, they said I had a liver problem, they said my tummy became, I was more or less a rabbit, because from time to time a needle would be stuck into my stomach, and they said they wanted to remove samples and do whatever, I don't know. So they took me to one village and they took me to a herbalist who said he believed that I was poisoned. So I was on one certain herb that made me vomit every day for 2 weeks. Now, if you are here and you've ever suffered from, let me say, malaria, and you have to vomit, imagine you vomit for a day or 2, and imagine that feeling, toughness of vomiting for a whole week continuously. And so I was giving up. So I told my mom, take me back to the southwest region. That's where my friends are. I want to go and die there. I don't want to die in this village. Before I die, I want to talk to my friends. I want to see them. And so when we were on our way back, we met this woman in the car who told us, hey, why don't you guys go to Bingo in Banso? I think most people are good. Just go try it out. I told my mom, no, I want to go home. And my mom said, please, you've been doing this for you, just do this for me. Let's go to Bingo in Banso. And so we went there. And the moment we got there, we met this doctor. who happens to be one of my Christians in my church in Korea. Immediately he took me to the echography room, he did the echography, and he said that he was seeing a foreign body in my stomach. He didn't know what it was, but he believed that there was a foreign body in my stomach. And he would advise that they do an exploratory laboratory for me. And so we went to the theater. They opened my stomach, every of my intestine, removing out and searching for what the problem was. And they found that seizures. And they took it out. And after that, 2015, 2016, I got pregnant twice, and all was ectopic pregnancy. I don't know if it was the cause of that. I cannot tell. But at some point, I was giving up on being a nurse or being a doctor. I wanted to see. But when I went through that experience, I told myself one thing: I want to be a nurse. Now, from what I know, there is supposed to be someone counting those forceps and those gauze and those whatever they're using in the theater, just to make sure that whatever they use is equivalent to whatever is left after the surgery. And I said, I would want to be a doctor. I would want to be a nurse rather. Because at that point, I did not feel that I had enough strength to fight and be that medical doctor that I would love to be. So I decided to be a nurse. And I wrote the state registered nursing concours, and I passed. And I went into Biaka University Institute. I studied there for 4 years instead of 3. I graduated as a state registered nurse. I was doing that not for me. I was doing that because I wanted someone to have the opportunity to receive good and quality healthcare from someone who understood the perspective of being sick and having to have someone to care for diligently and with all honesty and love. And so after that, I went to Yaoundé. I did my stage de perfectionnement at the Yaoundé Central Hospital. I want to tell a small story. So when I was there was this woman who came unconscious. She had a baby who died in her stomach for almost 3 weeks, and the baby was macerated. In fact, she was gone when she came. So when they operated her, they took out the baby. 3 days after, she presented with the wound just, let me not speak medical terms a lot. The place just burst open, and it was pussy, it was smelling. And this woman was taken and she was abandoned in one of the wards at the end of the hospital. And every morning when I would come to work, the nurses would say, "Hey, madame, you know how some of us can be, us nurses." And because she didn't have money, she didn't have caretakers, she didn't have nothing. Not too much attention was paid to her, so I took it upon myself to go to her work every day, Monday to Sunday, and take care of her. I used to beat that woman with eau de javel because, trust me, it was bad. And after 3 months of her being in the hospital, I treated her wound, washed her wound, cleaned her wound until it was red and fleshy again. It was stitched, and at the end of the day, she did not have money to pay the heavy medical bill that was left. And she had to run away from the hospital. 2 months after, I sit and I see 200,000 in my Momo account. And I'm wondering where this money came from, and it's from this woman. And she calls me, "Hey, tu as vu l'argent dans ton compte?" C'est qui? Tu te rappelles de ma salaud qui était dans le chambre qui sentait la vie? Ok, c'est moi qui ai envoyé ça. J'ai dit qu'au lieu que je donne l'argent là à l'hôpital, là, non, ben là, je fuis, je t'envoie l'argent là. So it was then that I noticed that, okay, maybe at this point, I have actually fulfilled that thing that I wanted to be as a nurse. And I had to do something for me, and that was music. And at this point, I met someone who believed in my passion, who believed in my talent, and said, I would let the world know you. And that was when I met my boss, Mr. Nobila Franklin, who opted to be my producer. He's the CEO of Starfish Entertainment. And without him being here, please, I want us to give a round of applause for that great man. And then after this time, I wrote a song, because all through this journey, I went through so much. I went through inferiority complex. I was doubting myself a lot. I didn't think I was enough. And I also thought that, being an artist, I needed to look this way. I mean, you guys know how Beyonce looks. She's like a goddess. I thought I needed to look like Beyonce. I thought I needed to look a particular way or feel a particular way in order to pursue my dream, but that was wrong. And the moment I decided to keep all of that behind me, I wrote my first song, which is titled Yele. Yele simply means freedom. So I wrote this song and I told myself, no, I'm free from all this. And it came a point I felt I needed to give more to receive more, which is not so. So I decided to love myself, be confident of myself, be passionate about myself, and this happened for me. So I'm going to perform Big Dreams instead. Because after all this, I'm living my dream and I think that it's big. At the end of the day, I think I'm going to be like Charlotte Defender. So DJ, if you're ready, please let go. Can you stand up on your feet? Let's go.
Be no one proof, be no one rule. Be just one do the music that is really cool. Be just one say this generation for my growth. This generation for my growth. Be just one pull up, be just one sing. Be just one bring sweet melodies to you. Be just one self satisfaction. I sing this thing with some passion. Be just one shine like shine up the panda. Jump on the beat like emotion. Be just one rise, be just one to be greater. Yes, I believe I'll be there sooner. Be just one shine like semi for Niger. Be just one fly like I know the bango. Be just one shine, be just one to be greater. Yes, I believe I'll be there sooner. Everybody, big dreams, big dreams. Say, watch your life as you ever. I can hear you. Watch your life as you ever. Oh, na na na. Big dreams, big dreams, big dreams. Say, watch your life as you ever. Say, watch your life as you ever. Okay. I'm using the boulevard, shine the boulevard. I wish my name could be stuck on your lips. Could be stuck on your lips. Be just one shine like Charlotte Defender. Jump on the beat like famous Rihanna. Be just wanna rise, be just wanna be greater. Yes, I believe I'll be there sooner. Be just one shine like singing for Niger. Be just one tall like I know the bango. Be just one shine, be just wanna be greater. Yes, I believe I'll be there sooner. Everybody go! Big dreams, big dreams. Say, watch your life as you ever. Watch your life as you ever. Big dreams, big dreams, big dreams. Say, watch your life as you ever. Watch your life as you ever. Be just one shine like Charlotte Defender. Jump on the beat like famous Rihanna. We just wanna rise, we just wanna be greater. Yes, I believe I'll be there sooner. We just wanna shine like Semi for Niger. We just wanna tall like I know the bango. We just wanna shine, we just wanna be greater. Yes, I believe I'll be there sooner. Everybody say, big dreams, big dreams. Come on! Watch your life as you ever. Watch your life as you ever. Watch your life as you ever. Big dreams, big dreams, big dreams, big dreams. Watch your life as you ever. Watch your life as you ever.